Championship, the UAB Blazers taking on another SEC rival, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. He'll bring it out. It's Gibbs. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UAB's offense will start this game off with the football. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On the run, it's Yates. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the right. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Leaves it with the running back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Higgins. Throws toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And that is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie, and instead you knock it off the post.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, I think this quarterback just needs to do a better job working through his progression. Looked to me like he was trying to force that into his guy who was covered on the play. There were other people open.
Making side adjustments here. On third down, he drops the throw. Connection to the right. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Throwing right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
That's reeled in. It's Doyle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Off the RPO, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And this one is perfect. And that'll put... This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Here's the give off the left side. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off play action. It's complete on the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And the Gators will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Here's the handoff. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go to the ground. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's UAB on top. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. He might want another play. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move, it's Wilkins. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Blazers.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Higgins. Quick spin on the run. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Trying to beat the D deep. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, UAB. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. And now this offense will take the field again. On the move. Runs through a tackle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Higgins. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here's the return from inside his 10. Slips through the line. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. Awesome.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Gators will line up to punt it away.
Number 10 in punt formation to kick it away.
Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Might be changing the route. Going right to work up top. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Past the first down marker and still running. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, UAB. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Dropping back, it's Higgins. Gets it out fast. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Gators headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete in the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. the Gators with the 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Nice move there. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He'll try it again. Still on his feet at the 40. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Using his legs, it's Wilkins. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
The Blazers will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Might as well give it to him again. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on field.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Blazers will have it 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Yates. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside kid. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it on the move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Gonna run it. It's Yates. He's not gonna make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down on this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He lofts one down the sideline. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Gators line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. To the air on 1st down. Uncorks one. He's got it.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Blazers. That is... Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Here we go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
We talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Looking downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. The Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Yates. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Blazers look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Yates. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on 1st down. Uncorks it. Finds a man on the right. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Firing toward the end zone. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Second down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Makes the grab. It's Yates. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
To the air on 1st down. The short hands. It's Yates.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Blazers are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That one.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.